Um, just thought I'd hop on and do a general love reading. You know, I wanted to say up front before we get into the reading that I know my phone sometimes goes in and out. The reception is like not good sometimes. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know. That must be really annoying. I know it is. I know it's annoying. But if you're with me now, you've been with me since literally day one, and I'm doing my readings without a camera or anything. This is just from my phone, just because I have the passion and the desire to get my messages out to the public and connect and stuff like that. But I know it's really annoying, guys. I know it is, and thank you so much for bearing with me through my videos. I hope it doesn't, and like totally destroy your whole viewing experience. But I just wanted to apologize up front for any disturbances in the videos. I know it's distracting. I don't know what the issue is, but sometimes my phone gets a little fuzzy and goes in and out and loses like connection. But now there's an airplane going by. It's just like, oh my gosh. I know it's a lot. So thank you guys so much. Literally, if you're with me since day one. And, it's only up from here, guys. Okay. So I wanted to get into today's general love reading, love message for the collective. And I'm just gonna shuffle up some cards. I don't know how many cards I'm gonna pull. My energy is a little bit slower today. Not like, slow or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But I am feeling the need to like not rush the messages. And it's usually like that with me anyways, I go through like 4 or 5 cards for 30 minutes, So get some love messages, shuffling. I'm not gonna rush the shuffle. So just bear with me here, guys. And it's fall now, almost turning fall in the States here. I know it's spring for a couple of you other guys out there, Miss Olga and some other people. But the weather's changing, and so I'm not gonna put a specific question on the table for this love reading, just general love messages. Okay. Let's see what I get here. Let's start pulling some cards here. General love messages for collective, please. I think I'm gonna start with 6 cards here. Oh, 7, 8. I'm just pulling what I feel. So. Okay, I pulled a lot more than I meant to. Okay, we have a lot of cards out here. We have about 15. I'm just pulling what I feel. So, bottom of the deck energy, we have wisdom, dream flight. So you may have a lover that you've been dreaming about, or someone that's been dreaming about you, or both, vice versa. You're both dreaming about each other. Maybe you're not together in the 3D realm, but in the 5D and beyond realms, you're together and you dream about each other, and you're together in other realms. The two sort of unicorn, what do you call these things? Pythesis or Pythesis? Pythesis? I can't remember what they're called. They're together here in the dream realm here, okay? And it says dream flight and it says wisdom. So you may have a deep-seated or ancient knowing that you're going to be together with this person, or that you are together with this person in another realm. Okay, some sort of ancient wisdom or knowledge is telling you that you're together with this person. Okay, and this is bottom of the deck energy. I think it's called a Pegasus. I think it's what it's called, Pegasus. Um, but it's a very beautiful card, guys. It's a very beautiful thing to have somebody special, And even if you're not with them in the 3D, it's very beautiful to have somebody special, in the 5D to dream about and be with. Um, and this entire card is like pure white light, pure white color. It's so pure, this connection you have with this other person. It's so pure, it's so holy, it's so rare, and it's so special. You know, um, you connecting with this other person in this other realm. So this is bottom of the deck energy. Underneath that, we have 10 of good cheer. Wow. And this is from the Christmas deck. So there's a mistletoe right here, and it's like a Christmas scene. And they're kissing under the mistletoe, or they're about to kiss under the mistletoe. And 10 of good cheer is 10 of cups. So yeah, you want 10 of cups with this person. Yeah. Yeah. So okay, let's get into some of the cards of the spread here. Um, some of the cards are flipped backwards, like so you can only see the back of them. When that happens, it's like energy that is like hidden to you as the viewer or whatever. It's like hidden energies. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are hidden from you. So that's quite a bit because that's like quite a bit. But let's see what they are here. The Star, the Magician, the Page of Canes, and the Two of Swords. Wow. Mhm. Oh, we have one more. It says return. So as the spread, it's just looking very dreamy and nostalgic. I'm getting this very dreamy, nostalgic vibe. I mean, it started off with this bottom of the deck energy being dream flight, and ten of good cheer. And I'm getting this very dreamy and nostalgic vibe from this spread. We have the Eight of Cups here, which talks about this nostalgic time in this woman's life when she was in love. You know, it could be a man too. We have the woman picture here, right? There's like this little teddy bear. There's this couple kissing in the background. This home, maybe where they lived and all this abundance around her. So maybe you're very nostalgic for this time when you were with this person, this special person. Just a great deal of nostalgia here. Um, Longing, want, desire. You know, um, you know, um, yeah. Let's see what's sitting next to that. We have the Page of Canes, which is the Page of Swords. Um, the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot can talk about um, like a young person who studies, or an observer of some sort. You know, this is the Christmas deck. But maybe you're nostalgic for like a high school or a college or some sort of very old connection. You know, this isn't really something newer, but something from your memory almost a long time ago. Even a memory of a lover that you never even been with. It's almost like a memory of a lover that you've never even been with, but you have these memories, maybe from other lifetimes, even, maybe you remember going to school with this person or studying with this person in some capacity. Um, Bro, it's almost like a memory from from another lifetime, but you haven't met this person almost like, but you dream of them. You dream of them, okay. Um, and you maybe you went to high school or met them when high school or college, or met them when you were a very young girl or woman or man or young boy. Um, yeah, this couple is very young in the background here. You know, um, Page of Canes, very young energy. So definitely nostalgic for a more youthful time. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups that came out in reverse. Okay. Um, and this picture, it's like a same-sex couple. It's also interracial. Okay. Um, you know, the person you could be nostalgic for could be the same sex as you or a different race from you, or in some way be your opposite at the very least. But yeah, you have similarities because you're the same gender. Um, we have the Knight of Cups coming in the reverse. Okay. This is wanting to make a romantic invitation, wanting to make a romantic invitation. And this could be your lover or this could be you. Again, I didn't ask any questions before I pulled the cards. I just pulled cards for a general love spread. So this could be you wanting to make a romantic invitation or someone coming towards you wanting to make a romantic invitation. Okay. And with this star card, I'm really seeing that they're hoping for it. They're hoping for it. Um, or you're hoping for it. You know. Right next to that, it says you are adorable. Wow. Oh, it's so cute. It says you are adorable. So someone thinks you're adorable, or you think someone's adorable. Or you're both admiring each other here. You are adorable. We do have a King of Wands out on the board. Masculine energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Um, this could be a King of Wands in your energy, wanting to get your attention. Or someone who's just incredibly charismatic, warm, and generous and kind. Okay, well liked and um, popular. We have the Magician here. Um, so this represents your ability to manifest all of your desires, all of your dreams. Anytime the Magician shows up in a reading, it lends so much potential to the reading. Because this really lets me know that everything you're wanting to manifest, you have the potential to manifest that when the Magician shows up. Like that. You know. Um, We have the Two of Good Cheer again, which is the Two of Cups. So we have the Two of Cups twice now. And this is the Christmas deck. And this deck is the astral matrix. So, and again, the couple is interracial. One is black and one is white. Isn't that interesting? And we have one black and one white. So something about an interracial couple I'm picking up on. And maybe potentially same sex. Uh, hmm. We have the Five of Canes. Uh, hmm. I was not expecting to see this card here, guys. I don't know what to make of it yet. We have the Tower, and this is the Eye of Horus up here, the protective eye of God, the Eye of Horus. Um, you may be ready to take a leap of faith with somebody. Maybe you haven't been putting yourself out there, um, in the way you want to with this Knight of Cups, in the way you've been hoping to with this Knight of Cups and Star card. And I think you're ready to take a leap of faith because you have the protective eye of Horus protecting you and guiding you and protecting your movements and your steps and your life and yourself. So you're ready to take that leap of faith with somebody. Um, Even if they're not leaping with you, and it does look like they are, I think you're ready to take that leap of faith here. I think you've made up in your mind for yourself, no matter regardless of what they're going to do, that you're going to take this leap of faith. You know? And it maybe is a leap of faith here with this protective eye of ours, in a way. Um, Hi guys, welcome into the chat. Hi. Hi. Um, so we have the Two of Swords here. Um, and this was one of the cards that was flipped on its back like this, like hidden energy. Um, hmm. The Two of Swords is just like the High Priestess before the High Priestess became the High Priestess. If you know what I'm talking about. Because the High Priestess, she keeps all the secrets, right? Of the tarot. She keeps all the secrets of the tarot, of life, of the spirit realm, of everything, right? And the Two of Swords is like the woman that goes within, blindfolded. She blindfolds herself, and she goes within in solitude and silence to seek answers. To seek answers, and then when she takes off the blindfold and uncovers herself and goes back into the world, she has all this knowledge, all this secret knowledge because she's went within. She's gone within. You know. So that's maybe something that the tarot is guiding you to do at this time, like metaphorically or even literally, put on that blindfold and go within and seek answers within because you have the Eye of Horus protecting and guiding you. The Eye of Horus doesn't just show up randomly for no reason. It's a very spiritual symbol, very rare, spiritual, auspicious symbol. And you have the Eye of Horus here protecting you, and it's guiding you to go within and seek those answers because when you seek those answers and you find them to these questions about this sort of ancient relationship, this sort of you know, nostalgic relationship here that you're having, about these dreams that you're having about this soulmate. You know, when you seek the answers and the guidance as to what you should do and how you should take this leap of faith, you're going to emerge as the high priestess here. Okay. And, you know, you're going to emerge as the high priestess, you know. But, very interesting. So if I had to say what this reading's about in a nutshell, okay, I would say it's about go ahead and take that leap of faith. You've been dreaming about someone in the 5D here, maybe for a long time. You know, you've been dreaming about this person, and a soulmate that you may have not even have met. Okay, someone you might not even have met ever. You've been dreaming about them, having nostalgic feelings and thoughts and visions of the two of you, you know, and you never even met them. And you're having nostalgia about them, bro. Nostalgia. So, um, with this Eye of Horus and this Knight of Cups, I would say go ahead and take that leap of faith. Um, Whatever that might look like for you, everyone can go ahead and pull a couple cards to see what does spirit mean by take a leap of faith. We got the lightness of being. Very beautiful card. Wow. Wow. Very beautiful energy. Like what kind of leap of faith with spirit or source want you to take? We got the lightness of being. Something light and friendly and flirty, you know. Go ahead and take a leap of faith towards your person. This person you've been dreaming about, you know. And go within and ask spirit, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to proceed? You know, what do you want me to do here? Because he's gonna guide you with this Eye of Horus here. Okay, with this Eye of Horus. Okay, here's the Eye of Horus right here. He's gonna guide you. If you go within and ask, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to say that? What kind of text do you want me to send? How do you want me to type it? You know, what do you want me to say? How should I approach this person, this man, this woman, you know? And really ask spirit to guide you. Um, Whether it's a text message, it could be a sexy picture here. You know, we see the woman and she's got, you know, her shoulders showing. Maybe it's a sexy picture, or you know, I don't know, some kind of fun link or music, or you know, it might be a um sharing some kind of music, or video game, or you know, and just really go with ask spirit how you want me to proceed with this, because I see here this is something that you really want to do here with this where did it go with this Knight of Cups here. You really do want to make the advancement towards this person, you really do. And this is all you've been hoping and wishing for with this Star card, and they came out like this together. Okay, you've been hoping and wishing for this. um it's like, do you go in and be like, oh my God, I've been having dreams about you in the 5D, and, I'm, having all this nostalgic energy about you, and you're in this heavy Two of Cups energy. It's like, do you go in and tell them everything on your heart, right? And, um, there or like, how do you go in it, or do you go in this light energy? Do you know what I mean? But, you know, with the Eye of Horus here, he is guiding you, okay? And he is urging you to take this leap of faith here, you know. And you can't go wrong following your heart, okay? You can never go wrong following your heart, okay? Um but yeah, I mean, a sexy picture, a light flirty text, even something heavier like telling them about this like Two of Cups dream state and nostalgia that you're in. Do you know what I mean? Because I see here a lot of attraction between you and this person, because they are saying you are adorable. They are saying you are adorable. And the attention is wanted from you. They do want your attention and your affection with this lightness of being card. But But yeah, that's the reading I have for you guys. I'm sorry if this was so long. Just gonna sit with the cards for a minute here and look at them, because just want to make sure before we close out the reading that we look at all the energies. But yeah. Yeah, have you been on the precipice, I would say, of like texting or something, or calling, or FaceTime, or whatever it is you do, socials, like with your person, like reaching out to your person in the 3D or 5D, or whatever realm you guys connect on. If you've been on the precipice of thinking about, have you been thinking about doing that? This is your urge from spirit to do it. Okay, this is your urge from spirit to do it. I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Sorry. Excuse me. God bless you. But this is your urge from spirit to do it. Again, we do have the Magician here. So much potential could manifest from this situation. So much potential. The Magician charges any reading it puts itself in with so much potential here. So I'm seeing a lot of positive indications that you should go ahead and take this leap of faith with this person, or towards this person. So, this is the reading I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming to the chat, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening, morning, night, afternoon, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.